Hello, my name is Katie Moore.
Okay, Kate, yes.
I was an employee of Cunningham Township Assessor's Office from April 2012 to April 2018. I worked for 6 years under Dan Stebbins, then another 3.5 months for Wayne Williams. I'm here to comment on the budget increase Wayne asked for at last month's meeting, more specifically the $71,000 personnel increase. I feel it is not necessary and a waste of taxpayer money. At last month's meeting, they stood up and told you that the number on the back of the card represented the last time the property was viewed. This is very much not the case. In fact, they did even mention that it could be that they were viewed, but had no way of knowing. While I worked for Wayne, I tried repeatedly to show him what work had been done and how and where to find that information. He said no every time. It was made very clear to me that even though I had worked there for almost 6 years and he was brand new to the office, that I was inferior to him and he did not need to listen to me. This is not the first time one of Wayne Williams' mistakes cost the Urbana taxpayers money. While they were showing you the property cards that most had the year 2011 on the back, they never once directed you to flip the card over and see what the actual assessments were. I myself called and requested 6 random cards pulled from different neighborhoods all over Urbana and checked the assessments. One had only been reassessed once since 2011. All the rest were 3, 4, or 5 times each. I feel like them not telling you that information was deliberately misleading, which I know Wayne Williams is very capable of, as he lied to me repeatedly every day I worked for him. Whenever I said anything about his lies, he said, "You cannot prove that, or that would be very difficult for you to prove." I have a list of all the neighborhood factors and multipliers for Cunningham Township from the year 2009 to 2017, which you could all look at. This is easily available through the township. There's lots of neighborhood factors. There's not multipliers, which is the number the state gives you if your assessments do not meet their 33 1/3 median. From 2013 to 2018, there was a 1 multiplier every year. There is, of course, constant maintenance that needs done, and that, yes, the employees need to be doing that constantly. And there are, of course, things that maybe didn't get picked up. The commercial properties, yes, definitely needed to be looked at. It was a project Dan Stebbins, who was assessor for 8 years, never took on. Dan Stebbins had a drug and alcohol abuse problem that went from bad to worse to the point where he only came to work to pick up a paycheck the last couple years. When we presented the board with this information repeatedly, we were told there's nothing that can be done. He's an elected official. So I am glad that those kind of changes are being made.
I am kind of concerned that this is not a discussion about the budget, but it seems to be a rather personal issue, which might be better broached at a different venue.
But it is about the budget increase. We spent days and months and years walking neighborhoods, looking at properties, and comparing them to what we have on the cards. He's saying that he needs a whole other person just to do that job, whereas that job was done constantly. So yes, it does need to constantly be done because there are constant changes, but he's asking for $71,000 for another person. Champaign Township employs 3 full-time, 1 part-time employee, and they have 25,000 parcels. I don't know the exact number of Cunningham Township parcels, but Wayne Williams states that there are 8,665 residential parcels that this one person would be looking at. And I highly doubt that the commercial properties make up that extra to get to the 25,000 Champaign has. And Cunningham Township already has 4 full-time employees, plus he stated 3 interns. They already have more staff than Champaign has, and Champaign has way more parcels. So I don't know what all the other employees will be doing in this time that this 1 extra person is needed. I know that just today, we had a call in Ford County from someone who tracked down Kim Hooper because no one at Cunningham Township would help her with her senior paperwork. So could you please help me, because no one there or no one at Champaign County will do it. So I'm just saying that they do not need to spend that extra money on another person. Thank you.
Is there any other input from the public at this time concerning the township budget? Yes, Eric.
I'm sorry, may I ask a question?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, so just to be sure I understand, you believe that the reassessments were continually being made on residential property?
I feel that they were.
And that it's really only the commercial property possibly that got way behind it? I mean,
Yes,
okay.
everything always needs updated.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely. It's the residential is very much kept up on.
And that was a positive statement from the spokesperson.
Pardon?
Since the audience can't hear her comments, I'm just repeating that she said yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.